All right, everybody, we're jumping into helmets, okay? So we're gonna talk about just the few kinds of helmets that are really out there, and then you can go ahead and choose your own designs. You could choose the visors. We're just gonna briefly talk about that. I'm not here to help you pick out your stuff. I'm here to help you understand what it is that you're picking out. So right here, we got our little helmet slide right there, but basically we got a half helmet, 3/4 helmet, modular helmet, full face. Those are pretty much the standards here. I mean, unless you wanna get the Predator helmet and all that stuff, I don't know what that is. But either way, what I'm not gonna do is buy a half helmet. So I don't recommend ever buying one, so I didn't buy one for this. Basically what a half helmet is this, okay? Take a look at what it's protecting. This is the half helmet. Where you see the skin is where it's not protecting. Okay, I can't protect my ears, I can't protect the base of my skull, I can't protect my beard, which is basically your jaw. You can't protect your airway, you can't protect anything in your face, you're gonna get bugs, so you do need to provide your own eye protection. You're basically wearing a hat, which I need to get some more hats. This is an old one. I absolutely love wearing hats. Anyways, don't recommend half helmets, don't even look at them. Okay? 3/4 helmets. I used to wear a 3/4 helmet and I love 3/4 helmets just because they look cool. It's more retro, lots of fun, so if you're going into something like that, by all means go ahead. But what you're lacking on this is that frontal protection. You're not getting that chin bar, which is gonna protect your airway, which a lot of impacts, most impacts happen on your face because we tend to fall forward, boom, right in our face, okay? Here we go, we got a 3/4 helmet. This is from Hedon. This is from the DGR, the 2022, which we're actually raising money for this year, and we're gonna be consistently raising money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. But this is a 3/4 helmet. As you can tell, it doesn't protect the face itself, okay? It's not gonna protect all that, but it looks amazing, it looks great. You can get visors, you can actually get face shields, so you can get protection for your face. But for the most part, it's not going to be protective outside of the base of the skull and the top of the skull. So falling back, yeah, it'll protect you. Falling right on top of your head, maybe, but now you got some spinal issues. But your face is very, very important. Okay, so the next thing that we have is going to be a modular helmet. These are Voss helmets. Voss has been an affiliate for this, for Dan and the Fireman for a while. But that's not the whole point. The whole point here is that these are really inexpensive helmets and they have quite a bit of options. So what we have here though is a modular helmet. Okay, it looks like a full face, right? It's because it is in this configuration, but now we have a modular helmet. So you usually have like a little button right at the tippity top. I don't know if you guys can see that little button right there. What that does is it opens it up for you. Okay, so right now it's a full face, it's locked into place. You lift it up and now it's a 3/4 helmet. As you can tell, it looks an awful lot like this. So it's a 3/4 helmet into a full face. Do not ride with it like this, okay? It's not recommended at all because now you're back to having a 3/4 helmet and then you also have wind pulling on your head causing some neck strain. And it's not gonna be good in a crash when this hits the ground first and it causes rotation of your neck. So when you're riding, keep it low, keep it down, ride like this. Now the great thing about a modular helmet though is that I know there's some of you that are claustrophobic when you have something around your face. When I started as a firefighter, the SCBA mask made me claustrophobic when I first started, got used to it. So it's one of those things where you'll get used to it with a full face. But in the meantime, you could get a modular helmet, you pop up at a stoplight, I'm feeling claustrophobic, pop it out, get some really good fresh air. And then once it turns or gets closer to turning green or you're feeling good, pop it back down. It's also really good when you're stopping at a gas station, pop it up, go inside the gas station, get yourself an energy drink or whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you hydrate. We talked about thermal regulation a little bit. Also, it's just for coaching. It's also nice to have so people can see your face and you can keep your helmet on so you can get back into drills. Highly recommend modular helmets if you're a first-time buyer. You can't really go wrong because now you get 2 helmets. That's 4. You get 2 helmets for the price of 1. And you just got a lot of options. And the cool thing about Voss is they do have their little system, the internal visor system. So you can actually have some stuff like that. Anyways, links in the description. No, this is the course. But yeah, we have links over at DanDanTheFireman YouTube if you really want to check it out. All right, so this is a full face helmet. Okay, this is the one I actually use when I'm riding right now. As you can tell, I got the Cardo Packtalk Edge on it. But this right here is one of my first Voss helmets right here. So what I wanted to show you with this is that you can change out the visors. So if you notice, this is a clear visor right here. And then right here we have a smoked visor. I don't know if you can barely see it. It's like sunglasses. Let's go ahead and bring that up. And right here we have a chromatic silver visor. So these things are pretty cool. So the one thing that you got to be paying attention to and watching out for is having a chromatic visor or a tinted visor like sunglasses and you're riding at night. Be very careful with that. It gets super dark, and I get it. You can pop your visor open and ride and you're fine, but now you're getting wind, you're getting debris in your eyes. It's not safe at all. So what I recommend when it comes to helmets, especially with the full face stuff, is I wear the clear visor on. And if you don't want to wear glasses, like I said, Voss has their own internal system, which are basically sunglasses. And so if you're out riding at night, you're good. If you're out riding in the day, keep this on, and now you have your sunglasses. Or just wear sunglasses. Okay, I wear sunglasses when I ride, and I wear the clear visor. That way, if I'm ever caught out at night, I can just take my sunglasses off, and I still have a clear visor. But I just wanted you to see what the chromatic visor looks like. I think they look amazing. They look cool. That's why I got it. I absolutely love the look of it, but for utility purposes, I actually prefer to just wear the clear visor. Okay, this is used. You can see it's a little dirty. It's a little gross, but it's used. So it's the same kind of concept. This is a full face helmet. This is a dual sport helmet. It has its nice little visor up here. Here's the face shield. I know I keep interchanging that. But right here is the visor. It's nice. I can look down and then block the sun while I'm looking through basically my eyebrows. So one thing that you do notice a little bit different on this one is that what is this like double paned window looking thing? Well, that's kind of what it is. It's the pin lock system, which some helmets, some face shields offer the pin lock system. And what it is that it's a nice little insert. In fact, let me go and grab one. Got a pin lock right here. So what it is a nice little system. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to see. It's a little bit yellow right there because you got to take off the film of it. What it does is that you insert it into the face shield. You can't really see much, but it's inserted into the face shield and it's creating a thermal barrier so that it prevents fog. Okay, so it's preventing fog from being built up in your view. So when you're out riding, if you ever notice that when you're breathing out of your nose, all of a sudden it fogs up just a little bit and you have to almost keep it cracked a little bit. If you have a pin lock system, you're not going to have to deal with that. It's going to prevent the fogging. It's going to prevent all that stuff. And it's very, very nice. I absolutely love it. I make sure I get helmets with the pin lock ability, the system ability. And you can tell because it's that little thing right there and right there. And that's where, when you insert it, it goes in. Shows you how to do it inside this. Fog resistant lens, very nice. Make sure you get it specific to the helmet. Pin lock makes it for a bunch of helmets. You don't want to just grab any pin lock. Get the pin lock specifically for your helmet. So, to recap, do not get a half helmet. Doesn't protect anything. If you get a 3/4 helmet, it protects at least the back of the skull. If you get a modular helmet, you basically get a 3/4 helmet and a full face helmet. Make sure you ride with it down in full face, but when you're stopped, go ahead and pop it up and enjoy yourself. Grab yourself a drink, eat, whatever it is. If you want to eat with your helmet on, I don't know. That's kind of cool, I guess. You can also get different types of face shields, chromatic, silver chromatic, all that stuff. You can get smoked, you can get yellow, you can get whatever, but I prefer clear because I wear sunglasses when I'm riding, and then when I get caught out at night, I just kind of pull off the sunglasses, and now I got a clear visor. Here's my helmet. I make sure I have a pin lock system inside to prevent the fogging. Got a chin mount and a cardo. So with that said, let's go ahead and move on to the next one.